All right, so this week, unfortunately, I wasn't able to stream yesterday, so we're doing the weekly outlook today. As you can see, we are already pumping since the previous week outlook, which was around here. No, earlier, sorry, which was around here. We were like sweep these highs into like um some breaker blocks and gap and stuff like this. Also here we had like some previous, let me open this as well, some previous levels coming up, and we also formed like a 6-day composite right here. So breakdowns below this level would lead to a move to these lows as well. We tag these lows into the 3-month value high, previous quarter value high, etc., etc., and we're bouncing off it. I don't know what to expect after this, but um, if we don't manage to get something like weakness around these levels right here, some lower highs been forming. If we get some weakness right here, I would expect a move lower. I don't know where, but as of now, we can expect on lower time frame a move towards 107k because we have a prior 6-day value that was formed here. We will go through the composites later, and further we could see a drop below here to tag this 6-day composite that we formed right here. We also have a bigger composite, a 2-week composite. We will go through it in a bit, and of course, if we don't manage to get some break of this high or anything, a move down here would be pretty good, honestly. Not for the market, for us to trade it. So let me first of all go through the values on ExoCharts. So okay, going into ExoCharts, into the weekly values, we have a 2-week composite being formed here. I remember that I told you 105k level is pretty crucial, so as you can see, breakdowns below 105k led to a massive move to these lows, which is basically also an single print right here, a gap which we filled partially. And from the moment we started forming like a slow grind right here, it was expected to get a move and a rotation towards the 2-week composite value high. Now, what to expect from here? First of all, a rotation lower towards these single prints and I mean towards 2-week value low to begin with, and then we will see where it goes. For the bullish scenario, if we get slow grind forming around here above the 2-week composite value area, then I would expect a move higher. All right, let's go into the daily. Going into the daily, this was the 6-day composite that was formed. These 6 days, sorry, these 6 days, 1 2 3 4 5 6, we got the breakdown, failed auction, came back above. This was some pretty good triggers for longs on lower time frame, of course. And after we got this yesterday, we also got a long into acceptance on this 6-day composite. 1 2 3 4 5 6 days overlapping. So yeah, this was a pretty good setup as well. Let me get rid of this. Rotation from value area low to value area high, and potentially get a lower high here, breakdown for a move towards 6-day value area low. If I would tell you a specific level, would be like 107.5, because we also have an NPOC sitting here and some internal liquidity. We'll go through it on TradingView. So going into lower time frame, let's see what we got. As you know, we have some values. So if I'd mark the values, it would be like this. This is the one value, then this as a 60 smaller value, so our focus is on these two values for now. If you want, you can also draw like value right here, but this is for smaller rotations. I don't take it this much into consideration. So main place for now being acceptance above, slow grind, slow grind, slow grind for a move towards all-time highs. Let me bring my levels here. All right, we have a POI sitting right here, price action wise, along with the 6-day value high, the value high from this composite. So for the short, I would expect a lower high to form right here, some breakdown for a move towards these lows. To get a cleaner view right here, we have some lows before the slow grind that was formed. So yeah, this is a pretty easy play if we manage to get a breakdown below this low right here, breakdown below this low, and look for shorts. I tried a short this morning, but I used a bit wide, a bit tight stops. We could take a short after the breakdown, honestly, so better wait. Now let's go into Ethereum, which did something amazing. It's not amazing. So last week we talked about a sweep of these lows into our POI, which we had after this deviation of this range right here. So I posted about it and I said if we get acceptance here, we long. I took a small long, not a small long, along with wide stops right here, and I guess I closed a bit early. So yeah, for now, Ethereum is somewhat forming a type of slow grind into a short POI. This is our short POI right here. So we are if we manage to get a higher low right here, I'm looking for more longs, aiming for a move towards 3.2. I mean, can go definitely higher, but as for now, this is the level that we're watching. Now, for the bear scenario, if this ends up as sweep of this high into like reversal below here, acceptance, and I'm sure we have formed like not only 3 a week. Let me bring up my TPO. This must be like, what the hell? Ah, yeah, sorry. This is like a 4-week composite. Merge with previous, merge with previous. So levels change a bit. Not so much. Still the same. So yeah, that's about Ethereum. I'm expecting a pullback for longs right around here. Right around 2.5, 2.6. We will be looking for longs. Maybe also better get longs at 4-week composite value high. So better not see acceptance below here. Now let's go into some other alts. Hype is going higher and higher. I really like this slow grind that we're forming into the highs. It has some pretty good potential for higher. I am in hype from $12, 12 something. So it's like a 3x, going for a 4x. Now it's showing some really good strength, and honestly, any pullbacks into here are for longs. As long as lows keep holding, we are expecting higher. Let's go into my other bags, and so I'm still holding Anna. It's a smaller bag compared to Hype. What I want to show you is that it keeps holding the lows. So any break of these highs, I think, will lead to um, finally a bounce. Ondo, my other bag and my last bag. Okay, Ondo is looking a bit. It is still holding the lows. It swept some lows right here from like some sort of deviation. Needs to see a slow grind above 1, honestly, for a rotation higher. Any other alts you guys want me to look at? Fartcoin, I think, is pumping like crazy. Yeah, again. Um, so, okay, seems like we're rejecting. We did reject also, once again, the 6-day value high, the prior 6-day value high. So, yeah, rotation lower, honestly. Only if we flip these highs, I would look for longs. Low grind above these highs. Invalidation here is pretty tight. So it's a good short. I will be looking for shorts for the entire day, honestly, unless we get a flip. Let's take a look at Ethereum also. Yeah, Ethereum might be a bit over, or we can get a hedge on Ethereum to hedge our BTC shorts if we manage to get like a pullback to get into BTC. Hedge Ethereum with longs into here. So the setup would look like something like this. Maybe a bit lower entry, something like this. Or move higher. Solana. Okay, Solana, it's looking a bit worse, a lot worse. Honestly, swept some internal liquidity. So yeah, trigger for shorts would be some sort of distribution forming in the lower time frame. Target these lows. I don't really like lower time frame here, so I don't have anything for longs. Okay, that's it. Let me go through VWAPs yearly. Swap the lows into yearly value high. Bounce from here would lead to expansion. If we don't manage to get expansion higher to break above these highs, acceptance below here would lead to a drop lower towards value high. Let me go into quarterly. So quarterly VWAP, we talked about it also in previous stream. Sweep these lows in the previous quarter value high. So what to expect now? Only up from here. Honestly, the only reason to go short would be acceptance below previous quarter value high or rotation lower. Let's go into the monthly. Okay, we have previous month value high sitting at 108.5. So this would be another trigger to look for better shorts. As you can see, we swept some internal lows here into our POI. So yeah, acceptance below previous month value high. BTC is breaking lows. Yeah, I got short on my personal. The one I tried earlier was on my funded. So yeah, I got a short on my personal around same entry basically, but with wider stops. Stops are like up here. I don't know if this works out. It should work out, honestly. If we get pull back here, I would look for shorts. Fumbled the short from yesterday, yesterday night. I got a short right here, closed at entry. So yeah, if anyone is in this, it's a good entry. Better shorts, as I was saying, below previous month value high, or a move lower towards 106.5, or maybe even lower towards 103k. Basically, previous month value, previous month VWAP. Sorry. This about monthly VWAP. Let's go into the weekly. Ooh, all right. So we're also rejecting buyer high of the weekly VWAP. Yeah, main play for now should be to have patience and wait, honestly. Only shorts, in my opinion, for a move towards these lows right here, internally, maybe even lower. We'll see how this develops. As of the daily, yeah, retest of daily VWAP is a mega short for me. There is also deviation of previous day value. So yeah, this is a mega short for me. If we get a retest, it would be pretty good. And setup would look like this, for example. Let me see, do we have poor highs right here? No, we don't. Alright, that's pretty good. We sell TPOs. Yeah, that's pretty good. Right. Let me check. Okay, we have some trap rows. Yeah, retest of daily VWAP. That's the play for today and for the next days. All right. Any questions, guys?